Welcome back to Campus Connections, and we've made our way over to the kitchen, and today we're going to be making mini cheese dog wraps. And what that's going to take, what kind of ingredients, we're going to need 8 crescent rolls, and these are just the kind you can buy at any local grocery store that come in a can or whatever. You'll need 8 of them. We're going to need 4 slices of cheese, sliced cheese, 2 hot dogs, and then some melted butter, and I'll explain that a little bit later here. And so what you're going to do first is you just go ahead and have your crescent rolls laid out and put them right here on a baking sheet. And make sure you spray the baking sheet first with cooking spray, just to make sure that you don't have them stick to the pan after you get them out of the oven. So just go ahead and lay them all out. You'll have to be kind of careful because sometimes these can be kind of flimsy and you might accidentally rip them, so just be careful when you're putting them all together. Okay, so we have all 8 of those laid on our sheet, and next you're going to take the cheese and go ahead and just cut it diagonally, kind of like a triangle. And then after you do that, you're going to go ahead and just lay it out onto your crescent roll. And it should work perfectly because that's shaped like a triangle too. So you can do that. And just to mix it up too, you can use any kind of cheese you want. I mean, if you want Colby Jack or Pepper Jack or something like that, feel free to just be creative with it. And last one. Okay, so we've got all of those done there, and the next thing is to take your hot dogs, and first you're going to cut them horizontally like so, and then take both pieces here and then cut them vertically up and down. It's probably also kind of nice if you do this on a cutting board or whatever, just makes it easy, saves your countertop from wear and tear. And just put them in the center of the crescent roll like that. Also make sure you have your hot dogs thawed out first because it'll be really extremely tough to try to cut them if they're frozen, so it'll save yourself some time. I just cut that one backwards there, but it's really not that big of a deal as long as you get them, all the same size so they fit into the crescent roll well. And also, if you're looking to mix it up even more, instead of using hot dogs, you can use turkey dogs instead if you want more of a lean option. Or for a breakfast idea, you could take pancakes and instead use sausage and wrap them up like that, and maybe put some syrup on them. So there's plenty of opportunities to kind of mix things up with these. And so next, after you have them all laid out, what you're going to do is go ahead and roll them up. And kind of just take them from both sides and wrap them around. And then kind of pinch the dough just to make sure that they stay shut like that. It'll help them when they bake. And make sure, if you don't decide to pinch them, make sure you have them put down on the side where they're connecting, so that way they do end up baking, because if not, they might unconnect in the oven and then they won't turn out nearly as well. So just kind of watch that when you're making them. And as you're doing this, you can kind of wrap them up a little bit and spread them out on the sheet just so they're not so crowded together. Couple more to go here. And the last one. Great. So we've got all of those together. We have them all spread out on our sheet here. And finally, you're going to take them over to your oven. And you can go ahead, before you go ahead and put these all together, you can preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And then go ahead and put them in. And then you can let them in there to bake for 13 minutes. Let's recap today's recipe. Mini cheese dog wraps. You'll need 1 can of refrigerated crescent dinner rolls, 2 hot dogs cut lengthwise then crosswise in half, and 4 single slices of American cheese, each cut in half. To make it, heat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Unroll your dough and separate it into triangles. Place 1 part of your hot dog and 1 slice of the cheese into each dough triangle and then roll them up. Place seam sides down on your baking sheet. Bake 10 to 13 minutes or until golden brown. Alright, so we took everything out of the oven and we let them sit here and cool down for a couple of minutes. Just to let you know, we took our melted butter that we had earlier and we sprinkled it on the top about halfway through when we had them baking, just to help them become nice and golden brown just like they are, and it adds a little flavor. So the only part left is to give them a try. Definitely a perfect quick snack to make anytime. It's delicious. Campus Connections will be right back.